chapter 4, verse 17, the reason why. This is a recipe for all of the Church of Jesus Christ, for the nations to trace this in all nations. This is a recipe so that the believer can inherit all of the promises, and watching over his physical body that doesn't submit to the law of God, and it humiliates you. If you don't stop the intent of the flesh on time, it'll hurt you. But Pastor, how about the angels? Well, the angels are there, but they don't hear you confessing. But how about God? No, God is there, but he also tells you don't be sluggish in this, because if you are, you're going to suffer the consequences. You have to force yourself in grace. How do you force yourself in grace? Exercising your confession. You can't forget that. Bless. Because he's going to respond. Look, you know why he mentioned Abraham there in Hebrews? Because of this verse. As it is written, I have made you a father of many nations in the presence of him whom he believed, God, who gave life to the dead and called those things that are not as if what? As if they were. Look at what verse 23 says. It says, therefore, his faith was counted for righteousness, and not only for the sake alone that was imparted to him, but also to us it was imparted that believed that Christ was risen from the dead. But someone may say, no, that applied to Abraham, but not to us in this covenant. No, after Jesus was risen, this also applies to us. You have to confess. You have to call those things that are not as if they were. You can't get tired. You got to say infirmity in the name of Jesus. I talked to you last month, but you have to let go. Prosperity, I need you in my life. I don't want this poverty, this curse. Weakness of my flesh, I command you that you subject yourself to this covenant. You have to speak them. Call those things that are not as if they were. You cannot fail to do that. You don't get tired of eating. You eat every day, and you sleep every day, and you bathe every day, and you breathe every day. You have to confess every day, because not only of bread alone shall a man live, but every word that comes from the mouth of God. Bless. It happens to all of us. We all go through the same situation because we are all dressed of the same humiliation of clay. And I, in this day, this night, I exhort you to confess the word, that you get home and you confess the word, that you see the kids sleeping. Bless, I declare you, bless your wife over there, half, I declare you, in the name of Jesus. Your job, your checkbook, speaking the word at all times, confessing